Dun, 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 and we back with Ideal Collective.
You did. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in, man. You know what I'm saying? One time for the one time.
We got to talk about a serious conversation that I feel hip-hop needs to have regarding 6ix9ine and Bobby Shmurda. I know I sound like I'm on fucking Law and Order, but my point is I want to have a conversation based on career. Hip-hop, having a hip-hop career is hard enough as it is, especially these days, as dangerous as it is with all this gangsta activity and all this shit going on. It's more like embedded than ever that gang culture is in hip-hop. So with all that going on, you see where the 6ix9ine shit rolls. You saw where the Bobby Shmurda shit rolls.
He's a fucking snitch.
No, I feel you. Hold up.
He's a rat is a rat is a rat is a rat. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm half Italian, man. We won't respect none of that. You want to talk about Bobby Shmurda? That's the opposite end of the spectrum. It's not even a debate. It's just opposite ends of the spectrum. When you play around in this life, you know what I'm saying? And you out here doing real shit. There's two stories that they tell you about. You know what I'm saying? It's two ways this thing can go. Because what's going to happen, you're going to get pinched. You're going to go down. It happens. When you play the game, you know what I'm saying? You got to take the risk. You feel me? So when it happens, you're going to go to the right, which is the snitch rat. You got to look over your shoulder. Most of the motherfuckers don't. It's not a good time. You know what I'm saying? You got the other way. It's going to be a little bit harder. It's going to take a lot longer, but you keep your fucking mouth shut and you end up being a stand-up guy.
Now,
sorry, man.
Now, hold up, man. Look, career-wise, I feel like in hip-hop, we're in 2021, the 20s. So it's like, I just watched a man literally snitch, and come back to a rap career. And now it might be dwindling and going down the drain, and he's doing too much to stay afloat.
He's chasing a hit.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's doing too much, but it just concerns me that can go that route. But also, he's getting blackballed by the industry. He's not getting any plays, no streams.
Should be.
Which also lets me know the industry's tapped into the culture enough to be like, we don't respect that shit. We don't respect snitches.
But at the same time, how much was his buzz artificially inseminated by the labels? Because
being a plant, I don't know about him being a plant. But
if you have a true organic buzz and a real following, and you really out here popping,
but
you can't just
buzz, bro. That blood video that he had.
That was a nice aesthetic. It was a nice booster and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was the music. You know what I mean? It was the music that dictated everything else, and everything else was secondary and became more than that. That's why now that the music is not there.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Check it out. Now,
that's why your streams and everything, it was like his faucet turned off overnight. You know what I mean? It's slowly drying up, man. And I think he, like you said, he is getting blackballed. These labels and these executives are realizing, he's not a cash cow like we thought he was. He's running around doing crazy shit.
The villain documentary depicts him. I think the director said he's just a horrible person. Like he's
a kid. He's a misguided child. That's all it is. And somebody gonna fuck around and plug his. But we don't condone violence here at the Ideal Collective Podcast. But at the same time, but at the same time, when you put yourself in certain situations and you're engaged in certain things you're exposing certain things, you're exposing yourself to a different type of life, because that's a different lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And what you asking for is something you're probably not prepared for.
Now, here's the contrast.
He wasn't prepared for no consequences. Why you snitching on everybody? Bitch ass nigga.
This is why I bring up Bobby Shmurda as a contrast, because Bobby Shmurda and Roddy Rebel get out. And if this is the thing that
come home to love, they came home to love.
Nah, but hold up though, before you cut me off, bro. The thing I hate about people is like when Bobby Shmurda was out, they were like leaning towards him being more of a one-hit wonder and self-snitching on himself because he just caught a body about a week ago. Like we did have a certain view of him right before he got locked up. So then like he gets locked up and like it boosted his real nigga card because we got to see him go through real shit and handle it like a real nigga. But we was looking at Bobby Shmurda kind of funny before he went into jail. So him getting out,
I kind of looked at him like 6ix9ine in the sense of you were a dumb kid. Bro. You're a dumb kid that did too much. The whole situation is going against the grain. And we have to call that as a spade. You know what I mean?
Well,
From the get-go, from the jump, it's all against the grain.
I'm bringing up Bobby Shmurda to say this, is that he went to jail. They handled it like a real, like they all handled their situation like a real nigga. One of their boys got 100-something years, so that's fucking horrible. Like they made examples out of them niggas too, as far as the court system in New York City.
Yeah,
but it was one of those situations where as Bobby Shmurda got out, I got to notice that for being a real nigga, hip hop will embrace you. Like you will be embraced, you will be loved, you will be catered to, you will get spins, you will get interviews, you will get put with the illest people in the game to get you to where you need to be now that you out and about and ready to get your shit popping. So
well, you also have to because it's a double-edged sword where in a sense of a lot of these rappers now, they'll be the first one to tell you, I'm not a rapper, I'm a street nigga. So
they're doing the opposite now. They telling you I know nothing about that shit, bro. I'm getting this.
How they still fucking snitching on themselves? What you mean?
Well, I'm trying to say, like, well, of
what
course,
do you mean?
With all the money they put on Instagram without reporting on their taxes, yeah, I can imagine.
Money, guns, the whole thing, motherfuckers, they tell on themselves consistently. This whole thing is against the grain. You know what I mean? But it is what it is now. This is what it is evolved to. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be a rapper like motherfucker like Bobby Shmurda, you should have worried about rapping. Stop being a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's hard to tell certain motherfuckers, and it's unreasonable to a certain extent.
I think he was like 19, 20 years old when he was
cut off the flow to your own money. You know what I'm
saying? Though, like he recently said that he was gonna change because he got a letter from a fan, 6-year-old, and he realized that he affects the kids. So while he was in there, he was thinking of how to get out and be a better person because he's got people that he's gotta inspire now that he's up there like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like what I do love about Bobby Shmurda is the growth. Like in the short amount of time we've seen him, you can see the growth and you can see the potential and his ability to be a star and come up and take over the game without being a rat, without having to snitch on all your friends, without having to be a douchebag, without having to be a fucking manipulator, without taking niggas' baby mamas out, without doing King Von t-shirts, pick up your man's type 6ix9ine weird shit to get some clout, going to Chicago niggas.
See, for me,
do none of that.
Like, for me, the end all be all is the music. So Bobby, whenever you ready, we ready for you. I need to hear some music. I want to hear some music. I didn't listen to 6ix9ine regardless from the rip. You know what I'm saying? I listened to Bobby Shmurda. So I'm ready for some music, man, and shit. We can leave it at that. No,
6ix9ine ain't stopping, bro. He put Meek Mill in that music video. He took that footage and used it like if it was no concern. Like niggas don't have lawyers. Like
he's a fat here today, gone tomorrow, and you know what? He can't be gone soon enough. So I hope he just shrinks away into a has-been, man. I mean, good luck to him. You know what I'm saying? This ain't what we doing now, man.
Now, but this
back to the music.
This is why I want to watch because it's progression, man. I just want to watch what happens. How does like just watching it from both spectrums, a snitch and a gentleman who did not snitch, and how does this go? How do the career legacies end? Who will take it further? Who will show that there's a way of life of being that you don't have to be a douchebag or a rat to get ahead in this hip hop career of sense,
or a clout chaser? Yeah. Hey, well, stay tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Because the proof will be in the pudding. Real spit.
So I heard you gonna get that new 6ix9ine album. Like
get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Hey man, check this out. Hey, we want to thank you guys for tuning in again to the Ideal Collective podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, share, do all of that. You know what I'm saying? We will soon be coming to all the DSPs. You know what I'm saying? So we keep an eye out for us. We will be in your phone. You know what I'm saying? More content, more pods, more everything. You know what I'm saying? More life. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? 2021. You feel me? I'm your boy CityLights, the one with the insight. And this is my man, Jon D, the one with the Fifi.
They were like, you trust niggas, like, oh, this nigga's doing it. Like, oh shit, this nigga's a YouTuber, he's a podcaster, and then
here to the left.
You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Jon D, man. Y'all already know how to fucking go, man.
Thank you. Drop a like, man. Drop a like.
Ideal Collective. You already know, man.
And we out.